Hi, have you ever taken time to send out URLs to students or try to make bookmarks or shortcuts on your desktop or any of those things that often seem to be very cumbersome and difficult for students, especially our young ones, to navigate to? Well, we have a solution for you through our district website. If you go to somervillenjk12.org, hover over 21st Century Education, you are going to see resources for grades preschool to 2, 3 to 5, 6 through 12, and specifically for the staff. I'm going to walk you through them by clicking on each resource. The resources for grades preschool to 2, as well as all of the other grade levels and the staff resources, are a growing list. So all you have to do, or your students have to do, is click directly on the icon to go to the website. So it's very, very simple, very easy for students to be able to use. The fact that there are icons there and pictures that represent each of the websites will hopefully help students find what they're looking for. If you have additional favorite websites that you'd like to add to the list, please email me and let me know with a link, and I'd be more than happy to add them because this is going to be, as I said earlier, a growing list. And you can see we have lots of blank spaces to fill. Resources for grades 3 to 5. There are some similar resources, but again, this is a growing list and we are adding more all the time. If you look at resources for grades 6 through 12, this is a more robust list, when compared with the other 2 grade levels, but we have a lot of resources here. There's some really great Google Chrome apps that you can use and Google apps that are available, as well as many different other types of information. So this is a place that you'd want to direct students to go to. And again, if something needs to be added, please email me and I am more than happy to make those changes for you. And finally, we have resources for the staff of Somerville Board of Education. Anything that's listed up at the top in orange those are district resources. Those are homegrown forms and surveys that we need throughout the year. They will always be listed with an orange background. And the purple background resources are resources that have been created by that I've created or that will be created by other members of the district. The 3DPD is here. Park resources, this will link directly to our Google Drive resources. So if you're not logged in with your Google account or your Somerville email account, you won't be able to access those. But other than that, everything else with a different color background, these are all resources that you can use for yourselves, with your students. If you scroll down even further, I have a lot of things with coding and news outlets and resources. The reason being, I'm not trying to make this too busy, but you may be looking for a specific topic or something that you want to share with your students as a class lesson. And there's many different things that you could do with sports or with current events. And it maybe that reminder of seeing these icons here will help you think of a different way, a quick way to access a different perspective. If you scroll down even further, Rich Kiker is an absolutely amazing Google guru. He is probably one of the best, if not the best that I've ever met. And he has a lot of really great Google resources here in his Symbaloo. So I would suggest that you take a look at those. And if there's anything that you want added to the students, again, email me. I'm more than happy to help you with that. If you scroll down even further, I went to a PD event last year, and this was shared with me. I'm sorry, I don't know who I should give credit to for this, but this has a lot of information specifically for New Jersey and technology. So there are lots of links here for Park and for other things that are specific to New Jersey. And yet again, if you scroll down a little bit further, this is another Symbaloo resource that I came across. These are Common Core resources. You're going to see that there are some overlaps sometimes with the other things that I have on some of the other in some of the other areas and some of the other tabs, but this is a really comprehensive list of Common Core examples, exemplars, assessments, review of standards, instructional strategies, and so on and so on. So that is pretty much it. I want you to just be aware that these resources are here. Again, if you go to somervillenjk12.org, hover over 21st Century Education, you'll see the links to the different resource tabs. And please encourage your students to use this as a platform too, someplace that they can go to get all of the resources that they need right at their fingertips. And that's especially helpful to them if they are at home. They can always access our district website and find one of the apps that they need. So I hope that you find this helpful. Please make sure to reach out to me. I'm happy to get feedback, and I'm happy to add anything here that you need, or if you have a suggestion you want it organized differently. But I think this is a pretty good start, and hopefully it's a nice, quick one-stop shop for you and your students to get access to internet resources. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again next time.